Alrighty. It is another Thursday night with Crazy Carla's Concoctions. How you doing, Miss Carla?
I am great. How are you today?
I am doing
The
good. It was a pretty good day.
Look, I'm behaving today. I ain't call you by your government. Nah, I probably slip up for the show is over, but yeah.
Everyone always calls me by my government, but my alias is right there, but whatever. Oh
Uh,
man. Let's jump into it. Who do we have tonight?
Well, tonight we have one of my illustrious sponsors on here tonight. We have the sweet truth herself,
Yes, indeed.
Miss Faith Renee McKnight. Harris McKnight is on here, y'all. My sweet lady is on here tonight, y'all, and she gonna rap with us for a little bit. So I'm excited.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, good evening, Solres.
So, man. See, I'm calling people by their screen names tonight, nigga. I'm out.
There you go. We own it. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our ads,
Okay.
and then we'll leave Sweet Truth for the last since she's in the building. So
Okay.
let's go.
Okay. Cool.
Let me see here. We got Miss Lady is here. Good
Hey,
evening.
lady.
Yes, indeed. All righty, here we go. We will do intuitive readings by Myra.
Okay. So intuitive readings by Myra. Um, it's just that she does readings. For those of you who are into it, get into it. Because I'm telling you, you don't have to be local for her to do your reading. She reads your energy. It's not voodoo. It's not hoodoo, y'all. She's very grounded. Actually, she's very. I'm not gonna say religious, but she has a relationship. I think people think the wrong thing of readings. But if you were to meet Myra, if you were to even to talk to her or be in her presence, you will be like, oh my God, this is like sister girl homie. So she is going to really, she'll tell you some stuff. So call her. There's her number. Her website is intuitivereadingsbymyra.com. Y'all, she gonna get in your business. So be prepared for that. I'm just telling you. She's on Instagram under Intuitive Readings by Myra. She does online. She does virtual. She does in person. So check her out.
Indeed. Now we will talk about Sweet Lime.
Sweet love. Miss Micaiah Mitchell. Listen, y'all know, you see it. You see how my hair is healthy. It's healthy and she keeps me right. And when I do need to get my face beat, she can beat my face up in a good way. Makeup, that's what I mean, y'all. So, sweet lime, she can do your locks. She can do natural tresses. She can do color. She does perms. Yeah, she does it all. She hot comb. I done seen a hot comb. Some of the older ladies, they like to get that hot comb, that press, baby. Um,
Mm-hmm.
she can do it all. So Sweet Lime, there's her phone number. She's on IG at sweet underscore lime LLC. I'm telling you, she has growing hands. So go see her and tell her Carla sent you.
There you go. And the guest that we have tonight, this is the Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering.
The Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. Listen, as I sit here right now, deep down in my spirit, deep down, I want some pound cake. I want some banana pudding. I want a pie. I want something. And her cookies are amazing too, y'all. I ain't talking about the cookie, but them cookies. Y'all, if you like oatmeal raisin cookies with the big chunks of
Mm-hmm.
raisins, oh, go see the Seafood Bakery and Catering. Y'all, she makes wedding cakes. She has won awards. This woman, I mean, her sweets are off the chain, I promise. And let's not talk about her cobbler. I can't wait till it get cold again so I can get a cobbler. Okay. So there she is, Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. She's on Facebook under the Sweet Truth. She's on the IG at the underscore Sweet Truth one underscore Truth one. There's a phone number. There's a Gmail. Holla at her.
Holla indeed. Let me see here. So, um, Miss Lady said, "You better sing."
Who's time?
Miss Lady,
Say,
is that Miss Javetta?
listen.
I believe it is. Um, do, Solres also thanks you for not using their government name. Also,
Well, listen, see, I paid attention tonight. I paid attention. I did that.
it is all good. All right, so we'll go ahead and bring the guest in, and
Hi.
I will let you ladies have fun. I'll be back later.
Thank you, Troy. V, I'm already messing up. Hey,
Hey, girl.
girl. Welcome. Welcome to Wakanda. Listen, y'all, this is my homie right there. Look, before we get this started, what you drinking, girl?
I'm drinking some ebony wine from a girlfriend in Charlotte. She has a wine company. So
Okay.
I'm here down there. Her name is Mashonda, Camille Mashonda. And she's on Facebook.
She's a black winemaker?
Yes.
Oh,
And she's young.
I'm going to have to have her on the show.
I'm going to get her to get on. Yeah, I'm going to tell her that she needs to get on your show.
Yeah, and she need to be a sponsor.
Okay.
She need to be a sponsor because, baby, I can advertise her all over this world.
All right.
Okay? I'm drinking, what am I drinking? Merlot. Not bad. That I like. Yeah. So, everybody, welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Y'all, in the flesh, we have the sweet truth baconita. There she goes, y'all. That's what be cooking all of damn sweet, blowing everybody up around here. That one right back. See, baby, if you ain't never tasted her sweet, I promise you ain't living. You ain't living. And when you eat her sweet, it makes you feel like you did something you ain't had no business. Could it be so good? Not so be so good. You know, I know I ain't supposed to be doing it, but it's just so good. But that's how her cake is going to taste. And I just be so excited. And not just that, but me and Faith, we've been friends. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how we met and all those things. She's talking about, yes, what we eating tonight. Listen, I told you when I have my next soiree, she said she eating a cobbler in her mind. Javetta, what kind? What's your favorite kind of cobbler? Because I'm telling you, y'all, one time I was like, you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to lick the plate. You know, I'm country. I lick the plate. Okay. Okay, so listen, I said, okay. Huh? Ain't that how country folks say car? They don't say care, they say car. Ooh, me too.
Blackberry. And I make blackberry dumplings too.
What's that?
Blackberry dumplings.
What's that?
My daddy used to make that. That is so country, but it's a pie, but you make it in the pot on top of the stove. You drop the strips of like the pie dough in the cobbler in the blackberry.
Oh, stuff. So it's like chicken pastries, but with sweet.
Yes. It's like chicken and dumplings, but it's blackberry dumplings.
Why are you telling me about this?
Because I've made it before. I thought I get, and I advertise that. That's like a fall dessert that I do.
Okay, I move lower. Okay, well, let me lose some more weight first, and then when it gets cold, I will have to get this. So listen, let's just get into it.
Okay.
Oh Lord, no, I'm not saying I want to try because you know I love blackberry cobbler, and I love dumplings. So that's gonna be a problem, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what I want to eat. Okay. So what's your favorite dessert that you make, Faith?
I don't have a favorite dessert, but I could tell you that the one that I started making from a kid, like I've been baking since I was a teenager. My great grandmother was a baker, so it just came naturally for me. And I used to like make the yeast rolls and stuff from scratch. And I used to do all of that when I was like 18, 19 years old. But pound cake, over the years, I had to perfect my pound cake. So I have my own pound cake recipe.
Oh.
And so, My pound cakes are real easy. Like I could just make them, it's in my head. And
Right.
I've started baking pound cakes for Taste of the Triad now. So y'all can get pound cake there.
Yeah. And we're
Yeah.
gonna have her on here too. Yeah. Because
Uh-huh.
she really doing it over there with her little soul food
Yes, she
stuff.
is. Yes, she
Um, and she came back home. So that's just you. So let's where you from, where you at.
Okay. I'm originally from Mount Vernon, New York, where Heavy D and the boys is from.
Okay. I want to earn
And
my
I
money.
know though, and DMX actually is from there too. I know his family. And then I lived in Yonkers for 8 years before I came down
Who
here.
will be Mary J.
J
Blige?
Blige,
Be Mary
the
J.
Locks,
Blige.
all of them, yeah.
Okay.
And my dad was from Thomasville. So he brought us down here when I was like 12. So I actually finished school down here in Thomasville. And then I went back to New York. So I
Miss
came back
Lady.
to Thomasville, yeah.
If you say to a pound cake. Oh, in fact, let me warn you. People will be commenting, asking you questions. They're gonna
That's,
jump on here and say stuff. So don't be
oh,
thrown off. But she said she loved pound cake. Well, we're gonna have to bring you some pound cake when I come to Texas, ma'am. We're gonna have to do that. So your daddy from North Carolina.
yep,
So you
Thomasville,
went to
North
Thomasville.
Carolina, in the country. In the
You know who
country.
I had on here a few weeks ago was T Roy, comedian T Roy. And
Hmm.
he's in your age persuasion. And he's from New Jersey and ended up in Thomasville too. He went to high school in Thomasville.
Really?
Uh-huh. His name is, I forget Troy's real last name. But I asked him, I said, you probably gonna know. He'll watch this. I said, you might know Renee. You might know Face, so y'all might, because he was a bulldog, right?
Yes. And I
Mm-hmm.
graduated in 79, 1979.
So, because I think you might have a few years on here, but just a few. So
That's all
I'm
right. He
thinking
was
I
there.
know some.
You might know my siblings too. Because
Yeah.
they all
And
were
you
there.
might know his siblings.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, world is a small place. So you already answered my question. Like, how did you become a baker? Like, how did all this start? Like,
Well,
what?
that's not really how I became a baker, though. I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
I did it as a hobby when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. But when
Mm,
I went into the army, I was I was the night baker, but the way I became the baker was through something that happened to me while I
okay.
was in there. So, you know how they say, Beyonce say, you take lemons and you make lemonade out of it. So I was made the baker because of something that happened to me, and I had to be separated from the person that this happened with. And so I was given a choice to either transfer or become the night baker, and that isolated me from everyone. So that's when I started baking, and I was baking at night. Nobody was there, just me baking. And I had put this in my story when they did like articles on me in magazines
Mm,
with Life Women and Yes Weekly, that I had a sexual assault and I had to be separated from the guy that did this. They
in the
instead of,
military?
yeah. So
You
instead
were
of them
sexually
moving,
assaulted while you were in the military.
yes.
Renee, we've been friends all these years and I never knew that.
Yeah. So that's how I became the baker. See, I was a cook, but then I actually became the baker because I knew how to bake. So then it just stayed with me when I got out. Yeah. But when I got out, I didn't go right to baking. It didn't come to years later that I fell back on the baking because I always had like the talent to cook. So I'm like a triple threat, I could bake, I could
Yeah,
cook.
God know, I know you could cook. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I also had learned to like mixed drinks, bartending and stuff. I don't know if you remember when I used to work at Sam's doing the tasting.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, girl, I used to do the wine tasting.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Renee, but you know what? when I first met you, we gonna talk about that. So y'all, when I first met Renee with Faith, I always call her Renee because I'm out of order. I don't give a damn. I feel like I'm family. And I hear my family calling her Renee there, but I'm calling her Renee too. When I first met her, I was like, they was like, Faith. And I said, Renee. And I said, my auntie is named Renee. So it just always stuck, right?
Right.
But the way I met Faith, and I go back and forth because that's how my mind works. I worked at Marshall's for years. I worked at Marshall's for almost 10 years. So that was my little part-time gig. And then when I got laid off from my full-time job, I worked there full-time for like a year because I could. Okay. But when I was at Marshall's, I was the mama hen to all the younger kids that worked there. So Faith's daughter, Ashley, was one of my babies, and she worked there with me. And she told me one day, she said, Miss Carla, she said, I think you and my mama would get along I think y'all act alike. I said, is that good or bad? She was like, y'all a trip, both of you. I said, okay. So Ashley used to come and tell me stuff, and then her now husband, he worked with us too. And he was one of my babies. And I said, girl, when they first started dating, girl, then I said, I was looking at her one day and I was looking at him and I said, why are you looking at you like that? Girl, I pulled him to the side. I said, you better on me. I said, that little girl, that's a good little girl. She got home training. Look, I done gave him a business. He was like, Miss Carla, I wouldn't do nothing like that. I wouldn't do. Next thing I know, honey, they in love. Now here we are, all these years later, they got children, they buying this house, and they doing great. But I met Renee because her daughter felt like we should be friends, and doggone it, she was right.
Yeah.
So we've been friends ever since I met her. And
came to my surprise birthday party.
I did. She invited me.
And that was Jeremy didn't know how to cook then. Remember? Them ribs was tough as hell, girl.
It's okay.
But he got better over the years. I said, you all right. You're going to be my son-in-law, and I'm going to teach you how to cook. And now he do all the cooking when he comes. Do all the grilling and stuff.
I see him out there. I say, look at Cool J out there on the grill. Be making videos. I say, look at Cool J. Girl, you know I be bugging out. So, what's your sign, Faith?
Virgo.
Yeah.
Yes. Earthy, very earthy.
She a Virgo, y'all. Now, y'all know. For those of y'all that know Virgo, they are very OCD. And sometimes me and Virgos, we tear each other's nerves up. Because I'm very organized, unorganized. And Virgos are very organized.
Some of us, some of us are unorganized too. But
get it
for a while. We could
not you.
Yeah.
Your house look like the Library of Congress when you go in there, y'all. Everything got a spot. This thing got everything organized. She be pulling out this. I be like, what in the world?
Girl, you kids come in here and talk about. They say you got snacks like white people because I got it in the drawers. In the island, they got snacks and chips. And, the grandkids come in here. They know where to go. Jenna go get her chips by herself now. So, yeah, I got a little snack bar going in here.
You a September Virgo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Labor Day this year.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm going to have a cookout. You coming?
I don't know because I haven't announced it yet, but I have a very big show coming up Labor Day weekend.
Well, you must tell me so, I can get around because my birthday is actually on Labor Day this year.
Which is the 5th, right?
Right.
Wait, that's my nephew's birthday. No, that's Idris' birthday. No, yeah. Come on, my nephew, my sister's baby. I told y'all got the same birthday.
You came to my party last year.
Yeah, because he'll be 14 this year, my baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Idris' birthday is 6. You know, my used to be fiance. When he
Yeah,
cheated on
we
me.
never had discussion about him yet. I ain't talked about him yet. Me and you ain't talked about him. We have to talk about him. Over
Me
wine
and
in the hot
And
tub.
then, you know, I wasted a whole bunch of my life on the Virgo. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
My,
girl.
you know what it is.
Men Virgos are different though.
Yeah, well, there's the August Virgos and then there's September Virgos. Now, I will say, September Virgos I like them a whole lot more because I understand y'all for the most part. August Virgos are passive aggressive, and sometimes that tears my nerves up. Now, I have 2 cousins that are, one's August 24th, one's August 28th, and then yeah, but
I'm passive aggressive too,
and you know I can't.
but we don't. I don't know. We don't clash like that. We just don't. I don't
We
know.
do because you know I'll be like, Faye, you having a month, Renee. I'm gonna let your ass sit over here and simmer, and I'm gonna just be at my house. Okay, call me when you feeling all right. Okay.
But man, you never. I don't remember you and I
You
ever.
know, one time, what I call, you know how some people would try to try you. That's a Virgo, but I think it's more so the men.
Yeah, because I
than the women.
haven't had that kind of interaction with you. Never.
We, thank
Never,
God.
ever. It's always you. Always jovial, laughing, making me laugh, and
But they're I just try to be happy because who wants a grumpy cheerleader?
well, girl, listen. You always been my friend. You always make me laugh, and you know, you just always been spiritual. You always been honest, and that's why I always support you. That's why I always support you. You don't have to buy no whole lot of stuff from me. You support me when you advertise me on your podcast. And, you know, I support you in whatever you do. You know.
Hey girl, I get the most compliments
Opinion
like
is
the
strong,
pocketbook
girl.
got me at the folk fest. Y'all, my friend got me a pocketbook. She was at the folk fest. Let me show y'all my pocketbook my friend got me. Hold on. Listen. He said, girl, I seen this bag and I said, oh, that look like Carla. Y'all look at this thing.
Yeah.
You see that? Do y'all see that? Now you know it's so when somebody somewhere said, oh, that look like such and such. And I'm gonna get it for them. But that's what my friend did.
And that match your outfit you got on.
Sure do. Shout out to Swing by Swing. Look, my aunt, one of the founders of Swing by Swing. So whenever I wear black and white, I just feel like I'm channeling my auntie.
I like the animal print too because I'm an animal print.
Yeah, and you know I am too. Why is this thing not charging? Oh, anyway, so we halfway. We are halfway with a top. Veep has to bring on the artist of the week.
Sure thing. The artist of the week is our guy Chris White, and this song is called Every Day.
15, age 15. The Ferguson verdict got a lot of my white friends uptight, like they stayed up late watching Roots last night. I'm like, chill, man, I can't blame y'all for one flawed individual who made a bad call. I'd be just as guilty as them if I stereotype. Straight up, if you ain't black, you can't carry my plight. I don't expect that. Sympathy or empathy just filling me and giving me my space, I can respect that. When children get murdered who look just like me, then the killers go free consistently, we gotta check that. Shooting, robbing, and looting is not the movement or solution. Tearing down our own community, truly it's just a setback. But I can't just sit back and say nothing while my people struggle. God anointed me to protect that within my spirit influence. There are some pains you just can't explain unless you've been through it. Sensitive to the offensiveness relative to Ferguson. Familiar, I can relate cause I'm kin to it. That's why I keep it real, no pretend music. Politically incorrect, thick skin music. So believe me when I tell you that I know how you feel when vengeance is the Lord's, but you still want revenge. Like put me in the ring with that cow with no gun. Hands up, Shawn Michaels, I got him. Sweet chin music. With my everyday, yeah, I wanna give you the highest praise. Age 15, Fordham Ave, just leaving the lab. It's raining cats and dogs, so umbrella I grab. My man Owen bought me Burger King and cover the tab. Back to Patterson, I hop in the cab. We rolling out. Then out of nowhere, cop cars and the blue lights flash. I'm like, somebody must have done something bad. Then they pull the cab over, so it's getting realer. I'm like, this driver must be some type of drug dealer. Then they get me out the car and they search me. Illegally, I might add, it really irked me. Trying to get a reaction, speaking harshly. It's like 10 of them jokers would've murked me. With my hands on the hood, I just looked in their eyes like, why this man got his hands in my fries? I didn't do nothing, temperature rising like Mob Deep. But I thank God for building me with that cool button. Now maybe you've never experienced that. Like we don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody, we're just black. That happened years ago, but it's sad to say, cause still this type of stuff happens every day, okay? But hey, my everyday, with my everyday, with my everyday, yeah, I wanna give you the highest praise. Will they reminisce over you? Will they reminisce over you, my God? Will they reminisce over you? I wonder, will they reminisce over you? Will they reminisce over you? Will they reminisce over you, my God? Will they reminisce over you? I wonder, will they reminisce over you? With my everyday, with my everyday, with my everyday, yeah. Come on, yeah. I wanna give you the highest praise. Now let me see that smile, baby boy, let me see that smile. Now let me see that smile, baby girl, let me see that smile. Let me see that smile, grandpa, let me see that smile. Yeah, let me see that smile, grandma, let me see that smile.
Indeed, indeed. That was again Chris White with Everyday. I'm gonna tell you, as of late, Blast has seen an influx of how many talented people that are unsigned.
Wow.
And if you are also an unsigned artist or even a up-and-coming comedian that would like to gain some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com, register as an artist for free, and be a part of the family. That is blastmusic247.com. Changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, back to you guys.
Let me put it up on you, baby. Sing it, Hadassah. It said Chris White feature Hadassah. Listen, I like that one. That one had me over here bobbing.
Me too.
I like that one. Now listen, y'all. Fun fact.
You have to go with me to Philly when they have those festivals and when Roots does that little.
Yeah, when they do.
I was in New York and I wanted to go. Yeah, we have to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know all about that, baby. Because last year the pandemic messed it up. We were talking about going back because you know that's my homework. So I love Philly, but that song is bumping. And listen,
it really
yeah,
is.
I always said if I could name myself, my name would either be Hadassah or Vanessa. And I love it. That's my Hadassah is Hebrew. That was Esther in the Bible. You know, they changed her name Esther, but her Hebrew name was Hadassah. And I always thought Hadassah was a sexy name for a sexy black guy. You know, Hadassah. So shout out Hadassah. Because she was singing on there. We put that thing on you, right? I changed the words, but I'm like, okay, so listen. Um, besides your kids, and your grandkids, how many children you got, Faith?
Got 2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay. And outside of your children and your grand, like she's like me, y'all. She full-time granny. She be out here helping running the streets with these grandchildren. Okay.
Yes, and I'm older than you, honey.
Well,
Way
listen,
older than you.
I wasn't gonna tell your age. Now you can tell your age.
I can. I'm 60 and will be 61
Y'all,
in September.
don't she look good? So listen, you said, what's the most difficult thing about being an entrepreneur, Faith?
Everybody thinking that you're making a whole lot of money. Anything that I make, I put it back into the business. That's how you build your business up. Sometimes, you can't even take a paycheck. So you got to have another income to support you until the business can support you.
Right, exactly.
A lot of people quit their jobs and try to start, and that I don't think you can do that. And I'm going to give you an example of someone that I helped. There was this young lady. She's Hispanic. I don't know if you heard about her, but she was doing like selling food out of her house, and the health department came and shut her down because somebody wrote an article that supposedly was to help her, but it was supposed to be a secret. So if it's a secret, if it's a little hidden jewel, you're not supposed to tell. So what happened was it got her shut down. But how about this lady took that lemons and made it into lemonade, and she has a food truck now.
She what?
Yeah, she has a food truck. It took her a year, but everybody helped her get a food truck, and I went and got the food. Y'all need to go check out. She's up on Peters Creek.
What's the name of it?
It's the name. I can't pronounce it, but I want to get her to come on your podcast too. Because when I was up there, let me tell you, Carla, people was waiting for her to come and open up. And it's a family-owned business. The mother, the father, the brother, the sisters, it's a family business. And they all came up in the car and they opened up. And they opened up from 4 till the evening. But they work their jobs in the daytime.
Yeah.
And they work that food truck at night. So it's hard work.
It is.
It is hard work. And location is important, particularly in any line of business. You got to understand who's in that area if they're going to support your business. You got to look at the people's incomes too, because whatever you sell, can the people afford what you're selling when you go into that neighborhood? Because, I have been in our neighborhood. I have been over in other folks' neighborhood. And there's challenges in all these neighborhoods, but in our neighborhoods, the challenge is that a lot of people don't have a lot of money. They don't fix incomes. So you have to adjust. Well, I had to adjust my menu for the people in the area wherever I was. And for the gourmet stuff, I had to leave that online for the people that could afford it. Because the stuff that I was...
Listen, Faith was partnered with one of my favorite Jamaican restaurants around here, and they shut down. And she used to do all these sweets up, baby. Oh no, what she
the red velvet, the sweet potato cake, the pineapple coconut cake. Yeah.
The banana pudding cake, what I talk about all the time.
The banana pudding cake. Well, Carla, I'm going to make one of those cakes soon so you can have it on your podcast next week, okay?
Oh, God, I thank you. Listen, because, baby, you know I love Listen, y'all, true story. What's our face said? I done made it to a special treat.
Yeah, them special treats. Now, can we talk about those special treats?
So listen, maybe the baby some special treats. Yeah.
Carla, you did a whole video with them special trees.
You know, who listen, I was shit. It was in the icing, it was in the house. She made me a special lemon pound cake. So baby, I'm just eating cake. Baby, this cake is good. I feel like I was on the episode of SpongeBob. You know, they be like 1 hour later. I was like this. Okay. What?
You know what episode did you was?
What the hell you put in this pound cake? Girl.
You know what episode of SpongeBob you were on? Remember the one when they had that box? They threw the TV away and it was in the box and they was acting like it was pretending they was. That's how you was after you ate that cake, girl.
Yeah. I was like, but I'm feeling good. My team was like, baby. Listen, that's a good question.
Oh, if 60-year-old Faith could advise 21-year-old Faith, what would you say? I would say not to listen to the outside noise and do you, boo. Because you have to know that you have to believe in yourself before anybody else believe in you. And when other people believe in you, that's just the icing on the cake. That's just the confirmation that you need, and you don't need anything else.
And he said he likes special treats too. And she make the Rice Krispies, the cookies,
brownies.
Ooh, the brown. Oh. Did I tell you one of my friends ate
I
that
make
brownie?
strawberry cookies and sugar cookies, and I make my own butter. I had the butter too. So you can cook your own food with my butter.
I want to make some buffalo wings.
You want to make some what?
Buffalo wings. You know that's
right. You can make some wing sauce with the butter, girl. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna make some wing sauce with the butter, and have to invite y'all over and make some wings with that wing sauce. And we get in the hot tub with some wine and some other little brownie treats, little cut up treats. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, first of all,
girls' night out.
I didn't finish asking my question, but I was gonna say this doggone, y'all gotta understand. Faith started from the bottom, now we here. I remember when Faith was working all these jobs, doing this, doing that, helping Ashley, you know, just doing what mamas do, trying to make it do what it do. And now she got this badass house, y'all. When I say she got this badass house, and she done fixed that thing up, that thing like paradise over there. I be like, damn, what you doing over here, girl?
Minding my business.
Minding your business, you minding your black ass business. Ain't that what you do? I said, minding my business.
You know, I had this man come over here. The exterminator came over here. He was a real country white man. He said, you know what? My daddy used to say, this is highfalutin. He said, you highfalutin.
Listen, girl, one day, Lord, I'm gonna have a hot little baby. I'm gonna be in that. I don't know how to swim, but that's what I'm saying. Do you have family members helping you in your business?
Yes, my daughter Ashley, she went to school for merchandising and retail management, and she works for Marshall. She's been working for Marshall since she was like 17. So she's an assistant manager. So she does all of my marketing. A lot of people see my flyers and they see like my Instagram posts and stuff, and they think that's me. That's my daughter doing that. You know, and you know, she checks my emails. She does stuff like that, even though she doesn't live in the same town right now. She does a lot of stuff online. She checks my emails. You know, she checks my orders. And my other younger daughter, who is in her 3rd year of college, when she comes home, she helps me with the bakery because she knows how to bake. she was the one that took the baking after me. Like she's been decorating cupcakes since she was 7, and she's 20 now. So she
I
can
got
make
her
a
loving
cupcake just
basketball. Yeah, she got a basketball star over there. Her baby is a basketball star. Y'all, that girl, when I tell that girl be hooping it out. Yeah. And I said, go ahead, baby. It just makes me so excited to see everybody just doing well. And then her
you know.
sons are so mannerable. They such gentlemen. Yeah, I just think you did such a good job with them.
I thank you. And Carla, you've been with me through a lot of my darkest moments when my husband passed away. And I had to struggle with all of that. And even after that, I got the business going after that, you know. So it's kind of like I reinvented myself. I don't even look like the same person from back then. If you look at pictures of me then, and look at pictures of me now, I look like a totally different person, you know.
So that leads me to ask you, what besides your kids and your grandchildren do you feel is your greatest accomplishment so far? What do you feel like if somebody say, Faith, you know, what do you feel the most proud about outside, like I said, of your children? Because we always gonna be proud about our kids. I don't care if they're doing bad. You be like, listen, that's my baby. But what is Faith proud about for herself? What did you do?
You know, my family has been through a lot of trials and tribulations because we lost a lot of matriarchs. And we were all separated. We weren't talking to each other for a long time. So my greatest accomplishment was being able to bring my family back together. And only one more that we're trying to bring back, but it's all of us are talking, the siblings. Like, I'm so happy that my siblings and I are working together and everybody's doing well. And that's the greatest accomplishment for me, is to have my family behind me in my business and here and my business doing well. Because I really don't have to work as hard as I used to with the business. This is just something that I keep going to try to create some generational wealth for my family, because for a long time we were, you know, parts of our family had money and some people didn't. But my family tree, we struggled a lot. And so now we have a chance to change all of that. And that's what I'm doing now.
Well, let's show these people how you've been taking care of folks.
Yeah, I do a lot for other people. That I have other people that I do stuff for, and I don't even talk about it.
I know, but I'm talking about we're gonna get into these streets. We want folks to see
Yeah.
what Sweet Tooth Bakery be out here doing. Sure, roll that beautiful sweet tooth. Roll it. Look at it. Yeah, what's that, Kate? What's that right there?
Yeah, that was a wedding cake that we did, and we had 20 minutes to decorate that cake because the cake was in the same room that the wedding took place. So we had to wait until the ceremony was over, and then they moved everybody out for cocktail hours, and we had to decorate that cake while everybody was outside for cocktail hours. So we brought the cake there, and then we decorated it there.
Oh my God, that is beautiful. That's gorgeous. Show the next picture, Troy.
Oh, that's a strawberry lemonade cake.
Oh Lord, thank you. I just want to taste it.
From
If I was
scratch.
I just want to taste it.
Yeah, someone called me for that cake for a graduation from Wake Forest. Like, I get people from out of town when their kids are here at Wake Forest. You know, they call me for birthday cakes or a graduation, and these are people coming into town. They'll call me, and that was for a graduation this past summer.
Now, I want some of that though. What's the next one?
Oh, that's another cake that was for someone's wedding. It was just it was a simple naked cake, but it has strawberries in it too. But it's a vanilla cake.
Oh, you got one more. Because now I want sweets, and this ain't helping me.
And that is a Reese's peanut butter cake. And that's got chocolate ganache on it. That was for a baby shower.
Now you know you should. Oh,
Strawberry crunch cheesecake.
That's the one.
2 layers of strawberry cake and cheesecake in the middle. Everybody loves that cake. Cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes. Strawberry cupcakes.
Look at that, Jesus. I feel like I'm watching. Oh, there they go right there.
Lemon cupcakes with lemon heads on top.
Yeah, real lemon.
Lemon heads baked into the cupcakes too.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm tired. My soul is weary because I want to eat everything I saw. I can't. But I can't do what you face. I can only do what you once a month now. I'm behaving. She said that was absolutely gorgeous. She does great work and her presentation is amazing. So, Faith, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I love you, Carla.
And what you've been doing. And, you know, what I like about Faith is, you know, Faith, she be about that dinner, but she a good party friend.
We had fun at my birthday party, right?
Listen, you can't be my friend don't like the party. I'm sorry. You know, I be chilling, but when I ain't chilling, I need the right folk around. And Faith know how to get in where you fit in.
Yes, ma'am.
I be like, dang.
Yeah. I got to get to your next show. Because the last show, that storm came through here, so I couldn't get. Yeah. And that storm knocked out a lot of power. But your show went on, didn't it?
Sure did. Because God knew what I had to do. You understand what I'm saying? My ancestors was like, no, not for me. So you spoke about your husband passing.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever fall in love again? Because I used to love y'all little love, girl. Y'all little love was so sweet. I used to call them them two right there. He have his little glasses. He be looking at Faith, his little glasses be fogging up. I said, look at this man. Honey.
You know, he was my best friend. Yeah. We knew each other for a long time. We knew each other from New York before I even came down here. But he was in Atlanta. He came here. But I haven't really been with anybody since then. Maybe I will. You know, right now, you know, God has sent somebody to me, but I'm just trying to see where this goes right now. So I don't be posting my stuff on Facebook and all of that stuff. Because, you know, a lot of people post stuff on Facebook. Then 2 months down the road, oh, I'm single. And then, girl, why y'all post all that stuff up on Facebook? For y'all. Before you even know what's going on. But I'm 60 years old. So, you know, I'm kind of seasoned. And I'm just going to enjoy my life and live my best life, because you know I travel. Girl, I went and got my passport. Apply for my passport.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta get my passport changed. You know why? Because I still got my married name on my passport for when I was married.
Do you know where he is right now?
Who?
I don't even know where mine is right now.
Who? You don't know where who is?
My husband. My first husband. I don't even know where he is right now.
He 10 minutes from me. He got to come over here and fix his baby kitchen this weekend. I know exactly where he is. But what I'm saying is, I can't be traveling the world and get ready to meet Laz Alonso, and I still got this brother last name. So now I got to go. I had got when I got divorced. I thought the attorneys was gonna pay to get my name. I paid for it, but they didn't do none of the stuff. So now I got to go get a divorce decree. I got to go get my social security changed. Then they said I could get my license changed. And then once I get my license changed, then I can get my passport changed. I can't go to Jamaica and meet Dexter with the other man's name.
Well, you know what? You got to get yourself together so you can go to Jamaica with me so we can do the wait until exhale thing. I could be Whoopi Goldberg and you could be
well, I'm already Stella. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, you be Stella.
I'll be Stella, girl. And that's just like my sister, because if I bring a man back, my sister is going to be looking at them. Because you know how my sister is about her sister. Listen, I'll be like, whatever.
I don't went and bought some glasses like Whoopi's. You know them aviator glasses that she wear? Listen. I went and bought some, yeah. So we can go, I could be Whoopi and you could be...
You could be Whoopi, and Whoopi got money. So when people tell me I look like Whoopi Goldberg, I be like, thank you, bitch. I wish I looked like her money. Thank you. Because if you think you insult me, you ain't.
It's the dress, girl. It's the dress.
I love Aunt Whoopi. I don't care what y'all say. She's an immigrant.
Dress. They're locks. Because Micaiah made me. She said, "Don't call them dreads. They're locks, baby."
That's right. Ain't nothing dreadful about my hair.
That's right.
These are locks. You understand? And she really, she done did us right over the years.
So Micaiah started my locks, and you see how long they are now.
Yeah, I remember. She started your youngest daughter's hair too, right?
Huh?
Your youngest daughter, did she do her locks?
And she still does my son's hair.
Yeah. So y'all, sweet lime. She out here helping the people.
Yeah, I'm down with Micaiah.
Yes, girl. So
and she does color too. She knows how to do color.
Oh, she bad with the color. Can't nobody beat her with the color.
Yeah.
She can do all of that. And you know what? I'm thinking about, I don't know, because I got a movie role coming up where I got to play somebody's mama. So I'm thinking about letting this gray creep out for just a little bit. Because I got to play an old chick. And I got so much hair, it's hard for me to wear wigs and stuff. So I think I'm going to just let my front of my head just do what it be trying to be doing. Y'all pray my strength. Because y'all know I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready. Because I said I'm going to be 49 this year, not 50, not yet. Okay. Jeeps or cars? A luxury car. Which one? If you could go right now, if I say, hey, here you go, on any car lot, would you go outside and get you a luxury truck or a Jeep, or would you get you a luxury car? And if
I have both. I have both. I got a Durango, which I love. I love that Durango.
Yeah, that Durango pretty.
I just love to drive it because it's like a road car. But I bought a Jaguar. So, I had a guy tell me, he said, what made you buy that? That looks like a man's car. It's masculine because it has like the red, what they call those on the brakes, the calibers. They're red. They're painted red. I just like it because it just shows that I have arrived. That's why I bought the Jaguar. Because when I was in Germany, when I was in the army, I rode in the Jaguar, the old body Jaguars. And I said I always wanted one, so I bought one. And I bought it off the showroom floor. So I have arrived.
I always wanted my own BMW. People always say, that's ugly.
I had one of those too.
So?
I like the BMW. So? You don't like it?
Yeah, but I'm mad at you. Had one and I had.
Well, you gonna get one. Trust me, you gonna get one.
I want my Jeep. I want my Jeep. And I want my old school. I want a Mustang or something. And I want that thing to be sexy black and sexy red. What's your favorite type of music, and what was the best concert you've ever attended?
Well, I already told my kids, I'm a Mary J Blige fan. Because that's my style, that's my girl. And I already went to see her, and she got songs for days. When I tell you, Jay-Z let her take over some of his set. because she got songs for days. And she 50 and she got body like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. That's my style. Okay? Mary J. Blige.
Girl, I'm telling you, when I went to that Breakthrough concert, this was a long time ago, y'all, when Mary J did the Breakthrough. When I tell you, I felt like we was at church. People was out there shouting, baby, because when she did Share My World. If y'all ain't never been to a Mary J show and she be stealing her soul and she was talking about how people was like, we don't like this new Mary. We don't like this happy Mary. When she was doing the happy music, that was like, we like it when you was saying, she said, y'all would never tell me that if y'all knew all the hell I've been through to get to sing these happy songs or whatever. Baby, I felt that thing all the way in my shana now. Because I was
Mary
like,
got me
baby,
through a lot. She got me
people like it when you're miserable. But when you start like being like, baby, it's a celebrate. You got people who you think is your friends and your people who they don't really want to see you do better. They like you when you're down. They like you when you're sad and crying and all that crap. They don't want to see you really do better. They want to see you do better to the point where you can help them. But to get it's a difference between doing better and being well. And he said, "Thank you, sister. His sister was stationed in Germany too."
Thank you. I was in Boosbach. I was on this Schloss Concern where Hitler's people was at, where the castle was at. They had tunnels all up under there. How these tunnels would go all up under there to the train station, which they call the Bahnhof, and it would go all the way out to the little fields and stuff. I love Germany. I wanted to stay over there and not be in the army. I learned how to curse in German and all that.
That is the one language I cannot bear to listen to.
It's a hard language, but it's
I don't like it. And I think German people are rough.
No, girl.
Girl,
they love us over there. They love us.
I know, but no, thank you.
No, that's what I said when I was over there. No,
but I have a friend. Well, we used to be really good friends. I have a friend who her mom was German, and she's Puerto Rican and German. And now when she spoke German, it sounded, all right. But I just really I always thought German was a harsh language.
It is.
That's just like I don't like it. And maybe that's just the Latina in me, Yo necesito mi palabra to be bonita, I like my words to be, pretty. I like for them to make.
You like your words to flow. You like your words.
I like that. I don't like that harsh. And
that's the way they talk. They talk real hard.
And they faces round up when they talk. I'm like.
But they made us learn that language. In order to be in the military in another country, you had to learn the language.
Well, I get that.
Get out there. So I learned it. I learned it quick, But I love Germany because it was very clean. Very clean.
Oh, really?
You go to jail if you drop a cigarette butt, honey. Yes, it was very clean. And, they had like the food, the vegetables and everything was really big. But their filtration system with the water and their sewage system was not like over here. So it was everything that they, like their sewage system was what they grew their stuff in. That's, and I never drank the water when I was over there. But I just I liked it over there. It was just nice and clean. But the food, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
They ate a lot of pork over there too.
Yeah.
Like black people. They're like white black people to me. Like the girls were shaped like us, how we had the small waists and the hips and the big bust. The German girls were shaped like that, and I could see why the black guys liked them. Because you notice that A lot of the soldiers got kids by those German women, and I can see why, because they were kind of like us. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. But they
Anyway, listen,
anyway, they were not us anyway.
that is just one place I have never had a desire to go be nothing. When
You
I
never
think
had a
of that,
desire to go to
I
Europe.
think it's cold. I think that when I go to Busch Gardens, I'll be like, can we go past this part? But I love the sauerkraut. I
Well,
love German sauerkraut. I love it.
they love us though, Carla.
They
Believe me,
do.
they love us.
Yeah, and you know Boris Kojo is German, so we have to give it up to the Germans for him. Oh, got me scared up. Oh, okay, anyway. So let last question, my daughter over there talking. So last two questions and we out because we going over. I always go over. Do I ever stay on? Okay, last question. If God forbid, if you was to lay it down for the last time tomorrow, what do you want people to remember about Faith Renee?
I would like for people to remember that I was a giving person. That I would, if somebody needed some help, and even if I didn't know you, I would help you, even in business, because I feel like that's how I get my blessings. Okay, like my great grandmother told me that if you keep your hand like this, ain't nothing going in it, and ain't nothing coming out of it. So I always keep my hand open. I always keep an open mind to new things, you know, because sometimes you're never too old to learn things. So you can learn from other people, things that you think you couldn't learn. And I would always want people to remember me as a person that always shot from the hip, told it like it Ti is,
Mm-hmm.
and I will always be a loving person, and I was a strong woman, and I've overcome a lot of obstacles in my way, and I would like to be um, like an example for other Black women that have gone through the struggle and have lost someone, and felt like they wanted to give up and to keep moving. You know, if God give you the strength to wake up every day to do something, He's giving you, um, the universe is giving you an opportunity to do whatever you want to do. So it's up to you to do. You know, as long as you breathe life, long as you wake up every morning to do what you need to do, you need to do it. Don't just sit around and next thing you know, you're still in the same place you were 2 years ago. 5 years ago, I was not in this place that I am right now. 5 years ago, I was struggling. 5 years ago, I was going to the Salvation Army, to all these places to help me pay a bill. Now, I don't want for anything right now. I'm blessed right now. I really am, and I just want people to remember me as a good person. That's all. Yeah. They try to help the next person. And I'm telling you, whenever you get blessings, you're supposed to give a blessing. Whenever you get a blessing, you're supposed to give a blessing. That's how you keep getting the blessings.
And that's why you are blessed.
Yeah.
You know I'm a crybaby. I'm just so happy for you. I'm glad that um, I see you prospering and you know, everything you touch is turning to gold. So I'm happy for you. And thank you for being an encouragement to me and others. And just keep doing what you're doing. Because I'm rooting for you. So
Yeah, you my angel too, and I know I'm an angel here. I know I'm here to supposed to give inspiration to other Black women, because people don't really know my story, Carla. And I've been through hell and high water. I'm an ex-addict and all that. One day we have to really go into my story, but I just want everyone to know that I love you. And Black women, we gon' stick together. Stop tearing each other down and start sticking together. Because a lot of women, I have a lot of other women that are in the business like me, but I can't take everything, so I give it to them. If I refer them to refer business to other women, other Black women.
And I do it all the time.
Yeah.
And I bring other people up. If I see somebody I think is funny, I tell them, listen, wait, give me a minute. I'm gonna pull you with me.
Right.
And I've done it. And I believe in that because I had people do it for me. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Male and female. And that's what I say. We are here to help each other. If we go back to the old way of village, of real village,
right?
Can't nobody do nothing to us. And I mean,
can't nobody touch us. That's right.
And we got to get back to that. And that's one thing that if anybody knows me, it really tears my soul up when people, really I be on some FU. You know me. When it comes to like, people trying to maim my name because I know I'm a good person. And if we have a misunderstanding, come talk to me. Let's talk. But if you don't want to talk, if you don't want to be a man or woman and use your words, I see you later.
But I still love you though.
But I still love you.
That's
just
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Faith, I love you. And I'm so glad. Renee, I just love you.
My sister.
So, yeah, we gonna wrap this thing up because, girl, I feel like just boo-hoo it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I love you. And I hope
you too, Carla.
I thank you for coming on here. And I just pray that God bless you and continue to pour on you. And everybody that tuned in, we just thank you. And we'll see you next week.
All right. Peace and blessings.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.